Hey guys, I got a special Black Friday delivery of 2 boxes like this filled with the new Mattel LJN WWE Superstars. I'm going to open them up, see if I've got anything I'm missing, and also I want to talk about all the expectations and all the things I want to see with this new line this week on Federation Nation. Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Federation Nation. I am Anthony, this is Collectors Entertainment Network, and we've got a special Black Friday delivery of 2 boxes like this. 2 big boxes filled with LJNs that I just got delivered today. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you, and if you went out to the stores, if you're getting them online, what's going on, what you're getting, what you're seeing. I'd love to hear it. Guys, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And guys, please give this video a like, because that helps a lot too. Alright, let's get into it. You guys probably think I'm crazy. I've been ordering a lot of these things, and they came up again on Tuesday the 25th of November. They became available. Everyone became available. So I decided to order, at first I decided to order 2 Logans, 2 Hulks, and 2 John Cenas. And then I kind of immediately went back and ordered 2 more Logans and 2 more Dusties. You might be thinking, why? Don't you have them all? Yes and no. So, with these new figures, I think everyone realizes that there's a black card and there's a blue card. So, okay, you need a black card and you need a blue card. Okay, but then they released the blue cards in like this darker blue. Not really the proper blue. Okay, so if you want a dark blue and a light blue and a black card. Okay, but when they released that initial wave, that was the color they were going with, and the black cards that have blue on the back had that dark blue. Now they're releasing the black cards with the corrected light blue. So if you think about it, you need a dark blue, light blue, a black card with dark blue back, and a black card with light blue back. And then, if you want one to open, that'd be 5 figures. Now, I'm trying to get, you know, those 4. I've already got my opens, right? So I don't have to obviously worry about opening. So what do I have? Okay, so right now I've got everyone on a blue card. The dark blue card. Sorry, I got the first wave. I got everyone on a dark blue card. I have nobody on a light blue card. So, everyone on a dark blue card covered. Except for I have one Hogan, and he's got a crack in the bubble. So, I'd like to replace him, but, you know, we'll see what we can get in stores. Ironically, I'm looking at pictures of what's showing up in stores, and it's still the dark blue. I was thinking that these dark blues are going to be the hard ones to get in this first series. Like, they made a bunch, but then they corrected it, and then all the others are going to be light blue. I think they made most of the figures. I think the light blues are going to be the more scarce. But that's just from what I'm seeing. If they do another run, who knows? You know, I mean, if they do another, like, big batch of them, who knows? But I think in this first run, the dark blues are outnumbering the light blues by a lot. Okay, so I've got everyone in dark blue. I've got a black card for Hogan, for Dusty, and Cena. I've still yet to get a black card for Logan Paul, which is why I got 2 Logan Pauls, and then I was like, well, maybe I should get 2 Dusties, and I'll tell you why. And then I got 2 more Logan Pauls. Now, let me tell you what I got so far. So I got the black cards for those 3, but no black card whatsoever for Logan. Cena is the black card with the dark blue back. Dusty and Hogan are the black card with the light blue back. So I've got to get whatever one I don't have, and I have to get a black card of some type for Logan Paul. So you're probably thinking you're crazy. And yes, I am. But this is the only wave that's going to be like this, right? So next wave, they're going to have the right blue, and it's not going to be on black. They're going to have a black card and a blue card, and that's going to be it. It's going to be two to get, right? This is the only wave that's going to be like that. So I thought, just do it. If it was like this for every wave, forget it. I'd get one black, one blue, be done, right? But this is, this first wave is going to be like that. And like I said, I think the light blues are going to be what's scarce. But we'll see. We will see. And then after that, especially if I'm not going to be opening any of the figures, right? Because I already have them open. But obviously I'll be opening the boxes, so show you what I have. And after that, because it won't be too long of a video, I want to go over what I want to see in the line, what I want to see, like figures to come out and any other accessories to come out, what would be great. So stick around for that. I guess we can get into it. So basically this is what I'm looking for. I'd really like to cover the black cards because I believe the blues are going to be plentiful in the store. But like I said, I was looking at some of the images of people finding them online, finding them in store. I was looking online of people finding them in store, and there was a lot of dark blue cards. Now, I don't know if that's just people returning and then they put them up, or if that's what they're getting in. So we'll find out. I did not go out today on Black Friday. I'll go out sometime during the week and see what my local targets. There's really two that are like kind of close to me that I can go to, and I'll see what they have, especially after this, see what I need. Now, I've got three dark I got 3 dark Logan already. I have 3 dark Logan Pauls because I never got a black, and then I got one that I opened because I'd ordered 4. If I open this and it's 4 more dark Logan Pauls, I'm just bringing them back to Target. I'm just returning them. I'm not keeping them. I'm probably not going to sell them on eBay because they're not going to go for more than $25, $30. And if even for that, I'd be losing money with fees and all that stuff. So if I just open up more dark blue Logan Pauls, they're just going back, So, and the same with other figures. If it's just something I already have. Now, if the one I already have, a little bent, a little dinged up, a little bent, and then these are perfect, then I'll swap them out. But essentially, I'm going to go and, if whatever I don't need out of this set is either going to be gone itself or replace something so that can be gone. I'm not just going to add these to the collection on top of what I already have. As far as the book goes, you guys have seen the book where I write down all the LJNs. Because of this sort of like, I'm buying a bunch and then I'm going to get rid of some and sell them. I'm going to keep track of what I get. And then it's not going to really go into the book until I officially know that I'm keeping it. So I'm kind of segregating everything by date in the boxes. Or by when they got them. I'm just the deliveries that I got. I'm segregating them by the delivery dates and that. And then I'll figure out what I'm keeping, and then I'll write down the proper dates for that. All right, but that should be it. Let's get into it. Let's see what we've got. This, I believe, is a lighter box, so it's probably the box with 4 figures. There's a box underneath here with 6. I'm assuming. I'm just basing it on picking them up and the weight. Okay. Let's see if we can get this as close as possible for you guys. All right. Now, I don't know exactly what I want to keep. Part of me, I was talking this over with Jason up New Eddie's Revolution. Part of the ones I've gotten so far, it's like, yeah, all right, I've got the blue, and then I got another blue. I don't want to get rid of them. I just want to, but these I'm gonna. Like I said, if I don't need it, these are gone because they're gonna basically either pay back what I need when I go to the stores and try and find them, or just give me the money back, Alright, let's see what we got. So this should be, if this is the 2, Dusty and Logan. I really need a Logan on a black card and a Dusty on a black dark blue back. Alright, what do we got? And let's hope they're not all dinged up. That's also another thing. But I'll be, any of the ones I've dinged up, if I'm returning these, but these are okay, like I said, I'm going to return the dinged up ones on the, oh, I got a black card of something, and it's Logan. I finally got a black card on Logan, but they were just thrown in here. And then a blue card on Logan. Okay. Okay. These are just thrown in here, but it's better than not having it all. Yeah, these are like not great. Oh my gosh, look at this. And then a black card and a blue card dust. Okay. So this is like the one that's the worst. It looks like. It's the one I need. I still got 2 more Logans in the other one. So here's Logan. He's got these stickers come off no problem. You guys have noticed. But yeah, look at the. Let's see the other ones because they look. This was the one on top. Of course, but they're probably all perfect. The one I really, really need. Oh, that's a Logan light blue. Okay. That's not a dark blue. That's a light blue. And again, it's got the sticker, but these stickers come off easy. All right, so that's the light blue. And that's a dusty light blue. And then a dusty black. So the dusty black, I have dusty black light blue. I need dusty black dark blue. Something tells me it's going to be dusty black light blue, but let's see. Let's see. I just see the front. Let's see. Let's see. Could you imagine like a box full of everything I need? It's dusty light blue. Okay. I'll see the dusty light blue that I have. And there you go. It's a little thing now. Now maybe a black card. I'll see what the going rate is on eBay. But like you really need to sell for $50 for it to even make it worth your while. Because when you think about it's $25 plus the shipping when you divide it. Not shipping. Shipping's free when you order. But tax was like, a few dollars. So it's just say $27 a figure, right? And then if you sold it for $50, you'd make $35. So you're looking at an $8 profit. I don't even think it's worth it for the $8, honestly. I'm not going to be selling it for more. All right, so okay, Dusty. This is sort of one I don't particularly need because it's black card, light blue back for Dusty. Already have that. This is Logan light blue card, and I will show you because these stickers do. There's other stickers that end up on these things that are a nightmare. These stickers come off pretty nice. Once you get it started. Like, you just got to get it started. But once you get it, see? Once you get it started, they come off beautifully. No residue. Except for maybe the corner where you start. That would be the only place that might have some residue is the corner where you start. Sometimes you just do this and it'll get rid of it. Yeah, right there. Okay, so what is this? All right, Logan light blue. He's bent, but I mean, I'm not gonna order anymore. I'm gonna go to the store. If I see ones in the store that are just, perfect and beautiful and wonderful, and I want to exchange them out, I'll do that. This is Dusty light blue. He's good. He's got a sticker. The Logan black card. It's a light blue back, right? It's the only Logan black card I have at all. And that's the one that came the most messed up. So, again, the sticker's ripping. It's not doing anything to the package. But it is tearing. The sticker itself is tearing. Okay. But yeah. Comes off easy. And then here's the Logan I put down here. I'm trying to see, does the front... I mean, that's the sticker that's leaving. So yeah, it's the sticker leaving a little bit. And I'll pull that off and we're good. Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't doing damage. But see this, look. If it was just some like these bends and waves in the card, it's fine. But look at that. Look at this. That, it'll be, I guess it'll be a placeholder. And then if I find it, well, again, who knows? I could open this next box, and I've got one. Beautiful, perfect, wonderful. It's the same size box, and there's 2 more figures. That might actually bode well for it. Less moving around. But yeah, Logan, black. The light blue. Logan, just light blue. Even he's like... None of them are great. Let me see the Dusty. And I got a Dusty black card. But I already had a Dusty black card and a Dusty light blue back black card. Alright. I'm going to move this, get the other box, and so let's do a quick little edit. Alright, we're back. So, for the sake of it being higher and you seeing it, I put everything back in the box very nicely with the bubble wrap and, or the, you know, the whatever. And put the unopened box on top. So, it's sitting on the other box because if I just left it down, you wouldn't even be able to see the box at all. We could bring it in maybe a little bit closer. Alright, so, I'd like... We got 2 Logans, 2 Hogans, 2 Logans, 2 Hogans, and 2 Cenas in this one. I'd like another Logan black card that's in good shape, and then I'll see what I do with the other one. As far as the Hogan goes, I need Hogan black card, dark blue back, which I doubt. And I kind of need a Hogan, just a regular dark blue card, because the one I have, the bubble has a crack. I'll take anyone, the light blue card, although I think those will be, you know, in stores. I do think the dark blues are going to be more prevalent, but I do believe, like, the light blues will be there. I don't think they're like, going to be hard to find. This box was, it's, like, not doing great. Okay, what do we got? I got a Hogan black card. I can see that. Not that that's bad. Not that that's bad. I got 2 Hogan black cards, but my Hogan black cards that I already have are light blue backs. What are these gonna be? These are gonna be light blue backs. Okay. And then, but yeah, Hogan comes, bubbles are bent, or this is bent, and maybe a slice, maybe a damage. I think I have one Hogan black that's not damaged, and then the other ones I have are. Okay, so we put him down. So that's light blue. Okay. And, oh, here's Logan. Look, I can't see the card. He's blue. Alright, and he's light blue. These might overall be in better shape. That one definitely is pretty good. Okay. Alright, we'll go back. I got 2 Cena blue cards. And then the other one's a light blue back. That should be the other Logan Paul, right? I see a light blue back, but I don't know if the front is black or blue. Alright, so here's 2 Cena light blue cards. So I don't have... Again, I didn't have any in the light blue cards. See, this one's all... That one, look at that. The J-hook is all messed up. And the card down the spine. So, you know, this might be right back to the store. This one may be my mint on card light blue. All have the stickers. Alright, Logan. Black. Oh, light blue. Oh, and like, just, look at this. Okay, he's going right back to the store. Because, yeah, I know it's a light blue, but I already got 2 light blues. If I wanted to have 2, you know, I was thinking of keeping one and saving it to sell later. Like, again, with New 80s Revolution, maybe selling in a few years when these are hard to find, and maybe the price will go up. I'm not sure about that. He's clearly going to go back to the store. No problem. See the Hogan. Like, see, he's sliced. Right there. These Hogans are, they need, I've had some slip, but that seems harder. It's this. It's very thin, and they end up slicing. And then this Cena. I mean, he's fine. I mean, there's nothing... Yeah, I don't need to open. See, like, if I had waited, that would have been the Logan Paul I opened. But that's fine. He's going back. No problem. Alright. So, I wanted to talk about some of the things I wanted to see in this line, and I'll do that while I pull the stickers off, so I can do that, and get that done, and then, like I said, and then we could talk about what I'd love to see in the line. So, as far as, let's do accessories and stuff like that first. I'd love the ring. I'd love the ring. I'd love, belts. Like, more than just Hogan's heavyweight belt. I'd like the tag belts, the brown ones. I'd also love a green version of the heavyweight title. You know, something that you could put on your chic or whatever. I'd love if they just sold an accessory pack of, like, you know, 10 belts, you know, maybe a couple black ones, you know, a green one, a couple of brown ones. Just sell an accessory pack of belts, 10 of them for $24.99. People would buy it up because they buy it for their old figures. Because from the front you can't tell. From the front you can't tell. So that would be something, an accessory pack of belts. What else? So no sticker on Cena. Alright, so accessory pack of belts, the ring, what else would I want to see? I mean, I guess that's it for the main ones. I'd love to see Bendies and thumb wrestlers. But as far as figures go, I'm excited about the Ultimate Warrior. Now, you guys have, if you've watched my channel, you know, I got all my LJNs as a kid, and I still have them, and I've been trying to pick up the ones I never got, but I had most of them as a kid, and I'll tell you exactly what I didn't have as a kid. Short-haired Andre, the 288 Hogans, and then all of the 89s. But, you know, the entire first line, you know, line 2, line 3, wherever Andre came in, not him, short-haired Andre. Everything but 89 and the 288 Hogans and the short-haired Andre. So I have all that, like all of these guys. So I had them all. I've gone back and tried to get variants that I never had. This is my Jimmy Hart from a kid. No Hearts on the megaphone. I went and I got a Hearts on the megaphone one. This is my Captain Lou from being a kid. No red lapels. I went and got a variant with the red lapels. Heenan, no scrolls. That I had as a kid. I went and got the other one. I've just picked up some others that I haven't announced or shown on the channel yet. So I'll be making a video of that. But this is sort of taken over what I've been doing as far as the channel and especially the show. So I'll be showing that off. So that, and then I didn't have every bendy or every thumb wrestler or anything like that. So I've been getting those. I've been getting any of the posters and cards I've been missing, right? So So anyway, that's a little bit of a tangent. My point is I didn't have the 89s, and why the Ultimate Warrior is exciting, because now I can get the Ultimate Warrior, and I'll, as long as it, you know, I know they're making them in 2 pieces and everything, but if it seems like, you know, if it's as good as this Hogan is, but it's in the Warrior, if it's as good as that and as close as that, I'm good. That's my Warrior. So what I want them to do, I have since gotten short-haired Andre, so I want them to make the 2 Hogan 88s, which that'll just be easy with the paint job, right? Same figure. And I want them to make all the 89s, if they can, if they still have the license for those individual people. So that would be my top priority. My second, you know, the figures I don't have, which is the 2 Hogans from 88 and the 89 line. But I actually would love for them to make maybe the entire 88 line, and I have the 88 line with the exception of the Hogans. I have them all bought. I got most of them Christmas of 1988, and then Christmas of 89 I think is when I finally got Honky Tonk and Axe. But I got, you know, Patera and Duggan and DiBiase and Gang the Christmas before. I also got the Bulldogs that Christmas. Oh, and then during the year, I think Bam Bam, I got him at some point during the year, and whoever else was part of that line. But the reason I want them to make the 88s is I'd love for them to make the 88s where the figure base was like black or blue in the Honky Tonks case, and make them skin tone and have the the paint on skin tone. See, I don't even know like how this works. Is this paint on a skin tone figure? Like, it's not like something on top of him, right? Those aren't pieces, right? I don't think, like, it's not just like, oh, it's two pieces, but like, is that like, if I scratch this, would it be skin tone underneath? I don't know. But do it in a way in which the Honky Tonk Man's face wouldn't be purple after all these years, and One Man Gang wouldn't have his nose scratched off, and Bam Bam would have his his face scratched off, and DiBiase's money is turning black and his hair is like, make them so that they're not like that black underneath, or in the Honky Tonk Man's case, blue underneath, but remake the figures. Now, yes, I would love a DiBiase and a Honky Tonk Man with like wrestling gear, but more so I'd love to see them made so that they're not that black base or blue base underneath. And because I think what it was that, say, take someone like Bam Bam Bigelow. 90% of the figure is black, so I guess they figured they just use black rubber and then paint the face and the arms and the hands, right? Because 90% of it, as opposed to making him, skin tone and then putting all that paint on him. That's the way they figured it. But again, the figures came out. You scratched off their nose, you scratched off their cheek, they scratched off their eyebrow and their forehead, and they're all. It doesn't look good. So that would be what I would want. So yeah, I want the championship belts. I want the ring. I want them to release the 88s and the 89s. And then any other classics. But the classics, I mean, don't get me wrong. What do I got here? I got two Hogan blacks. Okay. This one's sliced and this one's sliced. I don't know. This looks amazing. Especially on the blue card. It looks amazing. Don't get me wrong. Right? It looks amazing. But what... and for Hogan, it's iconic. But I don't need too many of the classics released that I don't have, that I do have. I would love the ones that I don't have. Now, will that make... I mean, I don't care about the value. Yes, I have my Hacksaw Jim Duggan with his original 2x4. Sure, that could be, $100, $200, whatever it is. I don't, with the 2x4, and mine's in pretty decent shape. Sure, but I don't care because I'm not going to sell it. So if my Hacksaw Jim Duggan goes down in value, I don't care as long as I get a nice Bam Bam Bigelow and a nice One Man Gang that look great. Does that mean I'm going to, replace my old ones? No, of course. The originals are the originals. I'm not going to replace them. But it would just be cool to have one that looks nice, because you can't get any of those that look nice. And even like Honky Tonk Man, his face is turning purple. Everyone's Honky Tonk Man's face is turning purple. So, if they haven't scratched it off already as is. So, and then Bendies thumbs, that would be great. So the ring... the figures that I want. And then, of course, I would want figures that were around that time that didn't get made. Let me think. Who could have gotten made? Now, of course, if we're doing the 88s, Martel was 88, right? I have Rick Martel. I think he was 88 because he's got the live action poster. All right? I think he was 88, so I'd love a white Tito Santana, white Tito Santana. Oh, and that brings me to tag teams. I would love if they released tag teams, like they did. I mean, they'd be $50, right? You figure, or maybe they'd be, 45. I don't know. But it come with the tag belts. But, I mean, I would love tag team sets. I mean, I would love them. My wallet might not, but I would love them. Don't make any more errors in card colors, so I gotta get more than, just a black and a blue, right? Tag teams, an accessory pack for the belts, a ring. I'm just trying to think. I would love it if you made the posters. If they made the posters the correct size. I don't see why they can't. I don't see if that's that big of a cost saving measure to make them this much skinnier. So I'd love it if the posters were the right size. I honestly don't care about the black, or if they were all released on blue card, I'd be fine. I mean, it would be cheaper. I wouldn't have to get 2 of each, but I don't mind that. The 89s, that I want to see on black cards. Like, I want, if they, like the Warrior, the black card is what's proper. But anyway, so I think that's about it that I want to see on, different cards. I think that's sort of, what I hope happens. First of all, I want it to keep going so people buy it. But I mean, I just want, I want it to be like a nice full line. And again, if they get you the Bendies, if they get you the thumb wrestlers, that'd be great. But as far as this line goes, the things I said, the ring, the accessories of belts, just as a separate thing, with a bunch of different colors. And I mean, they could even release this scale tag, real tag belts, intercontinental belt, something like that. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe the old intercontinental belt, like the one Tito had, and before, that would be cool. And the old tag team ones, that would be cool. But I mean, I know LJN, this is the LJN belt. Even the tag team belts are this just brown. I mean, so it is what it is when it comes to that. All right, I wanted to show you quick the difference. Here's the Cena. Let me get the Cena that I got. See, this is, if you haven't realized that this is the dark blue. That was the initial release. And then this is the light blue. So they released them and they went, wait a minute, this isn't really the right color blue. That's the right color blue. So they corrected it. Now, there you go. There are some differences on the back too. Some of the wording is different on the bottom. I'll show you the backs. I won't go through too much of a show, but yeah. So there's your light blue and there's your dark blue backs. If you look under Hulk Hogan, you can see the wording. There's an extra line under the light blue. They added something. So, alright, the light blue goes here. And then, so imagine, Hogan here, the black. It's light blue. There's also a Hogan where it's black, and it's this dark blue back. So that's why there's 2 blacks. So there's 2 blues, and there's 2 blacks. So let me just put Cena back. Alright, guys, I want to know from you down in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see in this line. Let me know what you're collecting. Are you collecting a dark blue, a light blue, a black card with a dark blue back, and a black card with a light blue back, and an open like this crazy person? Or are you just getting one figure to open and that's it, or just one figure to have carded and that's it? You guys let me know. I want to know what you guys are getting. But let me also know what you want to see in this line and what you think about what I said. So I guess that's going to do it. This should be it for me buying them through the website. I will go to stores, and now if I see something I need, get it, and then return some of these that I don't need, especially that Logan that's all busted, right? So I might take you to Target with me next week or whenever I go, see what they got. So I definitely will be going out looking to buy the ones I need. This actually got rid of some. Let's see what it actually got rid of, actually. So, a Logan light blue, Cena light blue, right? A Dusty light blue. I also got a Dusty black, but I already had a Dusty black. And then a Logan black, and it had the light blue back, but it wasn't in great shape. Remember this, this was coming undone. So, that'll definitely be a safe, placeholder. That I'll keep until I get Logan black with the light blue back. So, we'll see. My issue is, I think the blacks with the dark blue backs, they're actually probably the most specific, out of the four, the most specifically hard to get, I think. Because they would have had less. And they were going out, So you might be able to get them on eBay, but they were going out like, black cards were going out crazy when they first got released, and they have the dark blue. So we'll see. That might be, of the four, black card, dark blue back, I feel like is going to be the hardest to get. I don't know. All right, that's going to do it. So we've gone over what we got today. I'm happy with what I got, but again, Target, I'm not particularly happy with how some of it came. But yeah, we'll figure that out in the future. All right, that's going to do it. Like I said, we're going to go out. We're going to pick out the ones I need at the store, and we'll have a little venture whenever I do go out. But that's going to do it for this episode. So until next time, guys, have a good one.